What's up, guys? It's me, Alan. I'm back with another video. It is midnight here on the East Coast. It is still hot as hell, but somehow NASCAR got the race in Nashville done in one night. Mother Nature fucked off for the rest of the night so that they could get it done. Holy shit. Wow. So here we go. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on future videos and streams. And also make sure to use code ANJJ for free shipping at orders of $30 or more at Some Good iCast, and use the code in the use the link in the description below to steal the Vendors Random Fantasy Picks if you have Twitter to get your pick. That being said, let's get into this. So Denny Hamlin starts the race on the pole. Kyle Busch had to start at the back after spinning and getting left rear damage. Team would repair rather than go to the backup car. And so the race gets going. Austin Dillon looked like he might have issues early. And then the first caution of the day comes out for Josh Bilicki. He had some issues. He's talking about his car losing power. The caution officially is listed for debris. And then we had a lightning strike. See, as I said before, Mother Nature really fucked with this race today. So, lightning strike within 8 miles of the racetrack, so the cars got brought down for a mandatory 30-minute delay. After a long-ass delay, with multiple lightning clock resets, mind you, this race started around 5 p.m. Eastern Time. I believe the green flag was moved up to like 5:11. But anyway, drivers finally get back to their cars around 6:30 p.m. Eastern. They go around a little bit, and then cars get to come down pit road. Bowman with an extended pit stop. Almirola remaining on pit road, as does Keselowski, and of course they all get off. Chastain had to pit again with a right rear wheel loose lug nut issue. And then we get going again, and then Byron ends up having an issue. He gets up out of the groove, and then as he does so, as he takes his car to the garage, Alex Bowman brings out the caution for a spin, and then his right front tire coming apart and shredding the body on that side of the car. And he sarcastically called Corey LaJoie a really good race car driver over the radio. We'll come back to this later. Unfortunately, though, Bowman's day was done. Then we get another caution, this time for Chase Briscoe and Ty Dillon. Briscoe had to block Chastain and got loose, spinning in turn 1 while Ty Dillon was right beside him, and the two ended up in the wall. The race gets going again. Briscoe goes back to pit road with 11 to go in stage 1. He would go to the garage, but he would return a little later, as does Byron. The Martrix Jr. takes the stage 1 victory. Denny Hamlin 2nd, Ryan Blaney 3rd, Christopher Bell 4th, Kevin Harvick 5th, Kyle Larson 6th, Bubba Wallace 7th, Chase Elliott 8th, Kyle Busch 9th, Kurt Busch 10th. Eric Almirola, speeding penalty. Austin Cindric pits early in stage 2. This was obviously unscheduled. He had a bit of an issue. Then reports came out for rain sprinkling around the racetrack, and then we got a caution for rain. And yeah, so NASCAR was able to get going again for a little bit. But Bubba Wallace's crew, you fucked up again. This time, the team had they left a wheel loose. He got told to stop, and he did, and he got hit from behind, I believe on the access road is what they said on the broadcast. So that he had to come back down pit road, and he lost a lap, and he was pissed. He referred to his team as "you motherfuckers," and in response to Booty Barker apologizing to Bubba for what happened, Bubba replied, "Leave me the fuck alone, dude. Don't talk to me the whole fucking race." Also, Kyle Larson, speeding penalty. And then NASCAR would throw the caution again shortly after the restart, this time for lightning. And thank God, but this happened because Bubba Wallace got the free pass. And I saw people mentioning how this whole thing with Wallace and Booty was a bit childish. No, it's not. It's the heat of the moment. This shit happens all the fucking time. Go back and watch old Radioactives, compilations of Radioactives, all that shit. I mean, you can make a compilation of Jimmy Johnson telling Chad Kness to Not literally, but, you know, fuck off. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is another one. Like, Kyle Busch is the biggest one. Drivers get pissed off, and especially when shit doesn't go their way. And for Bubba Wallace, he has been fucked over time and time and time again by that fucking pit crew. How the fuck has that pit crew not been replaced yet? Booty, I think, is fine. It's not necessarily his fault, but it's the guys on the ground who keep fucking up. Loose wheels and all this other shit. That, or it's mechanical failures, or just straight up bad luck. But yeah, so we get the lightning and then rain. There were reports of lightning taking out the power at the racetrack, and so we had a long ass fucking delay. And there was some questions of whether or not NASCAR was going to be able to get this race done tonight. Nashville does have lights, thank God. I mean, obviously, because Friday night truck race was at night. At 9:42 p.m. Eastern, drivers told to get back close to their cars. 6 minutes later, drivers told to get back in their cars. NASCAR would restart the race at 10 p.m. Eastern. Mind you, we were only, I think, 11 or 12 laps away from the halfway point when this red flag had come out. And also during this red flag, as I mentioned before, the quote that Bowman said about LaJoie, well, LaJoie mocked up a t-shirt, kind of like how Bowman does all these has done a few of these different t-shirts, like with Denny Hamlin calling him a hack, Kyle Busch saying, you know, he backs into wins and all that shit. Yeah, so Corey LaJoie beat Bowman ahead of the curve here. Anyway, so we get the caution put back out. Cars will off pit road. Pit road will have to be dried where the cars were sitting. And then while that's being done, storm cell is popping up around the track again. Reports of light rain from Jim Utter. Fuck you, Mother Nature. But luckily, pit road would open at lap 148, excuse me. Harvick, Bell, and others pit. Bell and McLeod had contact on pit road, and the race got going again. And miraculously, they made it to the end of Stage 2, with Martin Truex Jr. taking the Stage 2 victory. Hamlin finishing second, again. Kyle Busch third, Chase Elliott fourth, Kurt Busch fifth, Kyle Larson sixth, Ross Chastain seventh, Kevin Harvick eighth, Ryan Blaney ninth, Michael Gallon 10th. Denny Hamlin loses 6 spots on pit road. Reddick and LaJoie both got speeding penalties. Ryan Blaney would bring out the next caution, wrecking off turn 4, but manages to stay out of the wall and just goes into the grass. 96 laps to go on the race at this point. Fire on pit road for Eric Jones's team. Truex with a loose moment after the restart, and MTJ and Kyle Busch would then begin green flag pit stops with 53 laps to go. Buescher would bring out the caution with the tire coming off as he's coming off turn 4 down the front stretch. He manages to keep the car saved, and the caution would come out with 46 laps to go. Of course, that will be a 4-race suspension for the crew chief and 2 other crew members. We get a caution with less than 10 laps to go for Josh Bilicki as his engine expires. And then this is going to be the moment where people are going to be like, what the fuck are you doing, NASCAR? Because Brad Keselowski and Cole Custer make contact and get into the wall in turns 3 and 4. 1 lap after the restart with 4 laps to go. So with 3 now. Both cars slow, but the race stays green coming to 3 to go. Custer's able to keep going. Keselowski not so much. He's slow on the front stretch. He pulls off while the field comes to 2 to go. He makes it to the access road. And then on the final lap, you can see him by the grass on the backstretch just plodding along. NASCAR never throws the caution. And obviously people are going to say, oh, they never threw the caution because Chase Elliott's in the lead. I don't know, bro. I don't fucking know. Probably because NASCAR just wanted to get this shit done. Can't blame them. But that obviously warranted a caution, and it didn't. But Chase Elliott, he takes the white flag. He gets his second win of the season at Nashville. Bo Wallace, who was one of the guys that stayed out, he ends up finishing 12th, so he recovers. But still a frustrating day. And, of course, it can't get any better because Road America is next week, and Bo Wallace has not been that great on road courses. So, yay! But anyway, what a race. What a weekend. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on future videos. Make sure you use code ANJJ for free shipping orders of $30 or more Circuit Diecast. Make sure you use the link below in the description to get your Steel Event random fantasy pick. And one other thing, congratulations to the Colorado Avalanche For the first time since 2001, when I was born, the year I was born, they win the Stanley Cup, defeating the Tampa Bay Lightning 2-1 in Game 6, defeating the Lightning 4-2 in the series, and dethroning the Lightning dynasty. Congratulations. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.